Hey guys, it's Fork coming at you with some Resident Evil 2 guides. This video we're going to be going over Leon Hardcore S Plus rank. You might be wondering what's the difference between Hardcore S and S Plus. S Plus just means we only can save 3 times throughout the entire game, and um, we can't use infinite weapons or anything like that. So this is not going to be like we're going to run this game in like 50 minutes. No, this is going to be kind of more just like a average gamer type of run. So we're going to get this done in about 2 hours. We have 2.5. And past least resistance, maybe having a little trouble with it. So I'm hoping to make this easier on you. And I'm also going to assume you guys are probably at least a little familiar with the game if you're going to be attempting it on hardcore. So this first zombie was going to run right by on the right. Got to grab this key, and we're going to do a quick turn and see how he's just kind of walking off the screen. So he's going to keep going there. That's what he's going to do most of the time. Like I want to say about like 95% times. Like 1 out of 20 times I've done this that he actually chased me down where I am now. And if he does that, you can either just restart the game because you're only 20 seconds in, so you have to deal with it, or you can just shoot him in the leg to stun him and get by that way. And we'll just run right by him. And run down the middle here, so you don't have to. You avoid the zombie getting up on the right. And we're gonna get over here. Say hi to Claire. So the whole purpose is we're going to be picking up a lot of ammo and health. You're going to have more than you need. And this is not going to be like one of the things we're going to do every single skip to save time and seconds. We're going to be shaving like minutes off of sections and then doing the typical safe routes so you can get through this quick and easy. The one I'm about to show you through the RPD is not the fastest, but it's the safest. And another thing I'm going to mention while we're getting to the spot is when you're dealing with zombies, to stun them, because you don't need to kill them, you're going to shoot them in the leg, because the leg is a much easier target hit than the head, and it has a higher chance to stun them. When you're going to kill them, you aim for the head. Okay. So, go ahead and hug the right side right here. Run over this guy as he gets up. Veer right. And run in between these two guys. You'll never get tagged doing it that way. It's the safest way to do it. And then we're just going to go right immediately right here. Hey, we're going to just skip cutscenes. I'm pretty sure you guys care more about gameplay than cutscenes. Hey, so we're going to go in here. We're going to get the ammo off the corpse right here. And this section right here, we're going to skip all of it, just run by them, and not fire a single shot. So the way we're going to do that pretty much is just run by them. When I get to the room, I will show you where to position yourself so you can do this easily. You may want to pause your You may want to pause your game and watch this section if you're not familiar with this. Just so you can kind of see how to do it. Maybe you want to watch it once or twice so if you're not familiar with this part. Jesus. So. Open up! Hurry! Open up! Just go ahead and trigger this cutscene. So this filing cabinet right here is kind of a marker. So we're kind of going to position ourselves about right here because the zombie's going to be coming through this door right here. Don't get too close. If you get too close, when he busts through, the door will hit you and it'll knock you back and stagger you, and then he will lunge and grab you. But damage you to danger because we're on hardcore and you will not be able to outrun him or the other zombies. If that happens, I use the med spray if you really want to try and salvage it, or just restart. So let's go ahead and do this section. I'm going to run by him. Just like that. Now, right up here, 2 are going to be coming around the corner. Hug the right side in these lockers and do a wide turn. If you do a sharp turn because they lunge at you, they will grab you.
Does anyone know what started this?
So think about that. We ignored all those zombies coming at us. We didn't have to fire a single shot, so we saved precious ammo. And if you're having to try and kill all those, A, you probably don't have enough ammo to kill all those. And B, you probably just saved like 2 or 3 minutes also trying to deal with all that. Now while that's opening up, we're going to go grab this med spray.
Not how I imagined my first
And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to store everything except your handgun and ammo. Now that that's done opening, ignore this green herb on the right, and we're just going to go ahead and grab this ammo right here. So what I like to do right here is I'm going to recommend that you knock this guy down from the ceiling. That way when you come back through here, you don't accidentally run into him when there's zombies in there and they can grab you. So as we get around this corner into here, we're going to immediately go to the left and grab some ammo. And there's a map right here if you need it, but I'm not going to grab it because I don't need it, but you can grab it if you feel like you absolutely need it. And then we're going to do a quick turn here. I'm going to grab this ammo off the corpse. And we are going to kill these guys. So when you're shooting to kill, wait for your crosshairs to close together before shooting, so that makes your shot more accurate and deal more damage. So we are going to kill this guy. And we got a critical hit. That's awesome. Hopefully that happens for you guys as well. And we got another critical hit. Wow, that's very rare, but hopefully that happens for you too. But if it didn't and you went through quite a bit of ammo to get to there, you don't need to worry about it. You're still good to go. 109 in here to open up this locker and get this. So that second zombie we just shot, if you don't get a critical hit while he's standing up, he can actually be a little sporadic with his movements, and he can take quite a bit of rounds to go down, so just be careful with him. Don't go down this side at all, because you'll trigger the zombie, and then we have to deal with them. Why deal with them when you don't need to? I'm going to grab some more ammo. And we're going to head in here. And we're going to open a safe. It's 9157. I'll put that at the bottom of your screen. All the puzzle combinations, locker combinations, safe combinations, I will put at the bottom of your screen. So, and now we're going to head over to the desk. The left side is Ned, and the right side is MRG. Again, it'll be at the bottom of your screen. And run down this left part right here, not the other side, because you'll trigger this guy. And why trigger him? You don't need to. Okay. So this guy in the window, we're going to actually... Let's go ahead and board him up. That way we just completely ignore that. Never have to deal with him. Because you will be coming back through here, so that's why we do that. We're going to go here, we'll grab the gunpowder. Why not turn darkroom music on? And we're going to combine these two herbs. Go to the item box right here. And we're going to store everything except your handgun and ammo again. Now right up these stairs there's going to be a lady zombie. She has ammo sitting in her crotch, so just go ahead and grab it. And we're going to deal with this guy coming downstairs. Oh wow, we got another critical hit. Game Psychon was taking pity on me. I've never seen that before. And I'm going to kill her.
God damn it.
Oh my gosh. And we got another critical hit. Wow. I really hope that happens for all of you, but if it doesn't, just you're still fine. There's plenty of ammo. And up here, this locker has Magnum ammo. We're not going to be getting the Magnum. We don't need it. But if you're absolutely dead set on getting the Magnum, it's a DCM is the combination for it. But we don't need it. We're going to go here. We're going to grab this gunpowder. We're going to grab this board because we are going to be using another board here later on. And we're going to kill this guy. He takes 6 shots with closed crosshairs. If you don't close the crosshairs and just shoot faster, he'll take 8, but you'll take up more ammo. Or if you get a critical hit, you can one-shot him. And we get out here, do not take the ladder. You'll wake up a zombie down there, which you don't need. You don't want to do. The one is eating, so don't take the ladder. Now, you just saw that zombie on the left side of my screen a moment ago roaming around.
I'll be right there.
We're going to go kill her first, because she's the only one active if you did not take the ladder, so she's the first one you're going to kill. And she's randomly placed throughout the room, so she might be there for you. Wow. I am lost for words on how many critical hits I'm getting right now. I've played this game for over 100 hours, and I've never seen that before. So we're going to open this up. We're going to grab more ammo. And see how he's just going to ignore us because we didn't take the ladder? And you're going to move this bookcase one to the left. We're pre-solving the puzzle, so that way it's only one more move to finish it when you come back through here. And we are going to kill this guy. Yeah, it looks like my luck finally wore out, guys. Oops. Oh my gosh, he's really strafing all over the place, but we're still fine. I got a little annoyed at him, so I started shooting randomly to hope.
What the?
Well, we did get a critical hit, but we went through a bit of ammo to do that. Say you're dangerously low on ammo, well, you can combine these gunpowder to get some extra. And there's also more coming up, so you're fine. Now, the answer is fish, scorpion, vase. I'll put that at the bottom of your screen as well. And don't grab the book. That's going to give us the magnum. We're not going to get it, but if you want, just don't grab it. You don't need it. It's so out of your way, it's going to just take up a lot of time, and there's no real reason to do it. Alright, so we have 74 shots. That's a lot of ammo because of all the critical hits we got. You may not have that much ammo. You might be sitting at like maybe just 10, 15 extra shots. You're fine. So this is Lion Branch Bird. Put that at the bottom of your screen. And maybe you did get really lucky like I did and you have all this ammo. We actually have too much for this next part when you go through, so we're going to have to store some of it. If you're sitting at like 30 or below an extra, you don't need to bank any of it. And now see, we are like 2/3 the way done with the RPD. And we're going to use the spade key right here. That way, when you go upstairs, we can just discard it and not have to carry it around in our inventory all the time. I'm going to grab the herb now. I'm going to combine it. And then we're going to hit the item box one more time. So right here, we're going to store everything except your handgun, ammo, and key. But since I have 50 ammo, I'm going to store 25 of it. You may not have to do that, but if you're sitting like over 30, I would store some so you have like 20, 25 extra. That way, so when you go through here, you can pick up all the ammo and not overflow on it and have to discard some or leave some behind, because we don't want to leave ammo behind. And now we're going to go here. We're going to grab this herb. And we're going to go to safe. So this safe combination is 6-11. Again, it'll be at the bottom of your screen. It's going to upgrade our Matilda again. And I'm now going to use spade key again. And now we can just easily discard it since we use it downstairs. And we're going to go in here, we're going to grab this weapons key card. And now we're going to go out here. So this green herb up here, we're going to ignore. Don't grab it. Because you're going to circle back and you're going to come and get it later. And now. So now we're outside. This section coming up right here, right on the other side of the door, is a little bit of RNG. I'm actually going to grab this board too, while he's talking. So, peek through it. When I say peek, I mean walk, don't run through this door in case the zombie is right on the other side. That way he won't instantly notice you, and you can see where he's at. So he's not there for me. He's at the end of the hallway where he's supposed to be. He might not be there for you. He might be right in your way. If he is, just shoot him in the leg to stun him, and now run by him. Then we go in here. And now we're going to go to the left. We're going to get this ammo. Ignore that guy for now. We're going to grab this and this. And I'm going to grab the electronic part. Now, if he's too close, stun him. Just like that. And move on. And go ahead and drop the electronic part in here. Real easy. That's all you have to do. Stunning a zombie can take anything between 1 to 4 shots sometimes. If you get really unlucky, it's going to be 4. So we're going to bank everything except your handgun, ammo, the cutting tool, a 1 wood board handle, and a weapons key card. The reason for that is we're actually going to use the board here in just a moment. So this next hallway can be a little tricky, but it's not too bad. But the first part we're going to deal with is this guy in the window. You're going to let him crawl through. He won't grab you when he's coming through the window. And while he's doing that, once this activates, you can use it. Go ahead and board it up. Run by him. Right around this corner on the left will be a zombie. Stun him. Like that. Okay, I'm going to pause right here. This part right here is random. There's going to be a zombie in like a construction vest, yellow. He's randomly placed throughout the hallway. Now, normally he's actually going to be right in front of me right now, but as you can see, he's not there, meaning he's in a bad spot for me, right around the corner blocking my path. So you just do the same thing. You just shoot him in the leg and run by him. Hopefully he's not placed like this is, but he might be for you. And so you got to do that. Be quick if he's blocking you. Now, if you are uncomfortable trying to do a shot like that, you can try and bait him, but then you're going to have to deal with the one crawling through the window. So ideally, you want to just be really, really fast with that. And then we're going to just grab everything in here. And boom. And now, we're going to go in here, we're going to get a shotgun. So a little bad RNG for me right there, but you see you can handle it. So if you guys get that, you just gotta do it exactly how I did it. Just be ready to lay on that trigger if he doesn't stun immediately, so he doesn't grab you. Okay, he got very close to grab me. I actually thought he was going to, which may be better to show that if he did grab me, that it's okay that he grabs you, or you get grabbed. It's not the end of the world. So here we're gonna bank everything except handgun, ammo, explosive gadget, and the round handle. And now we're going to head back upstairs. You don't need to worry about him. These guys should all be dead, which they are because they're all the amazing critical hits we got earlier. I'm going to go in here. So this locker password is cap. It's going to give us shotgun ammo. I'm going to go ahead and use this while we wait. And hold on one second. Sorry, got a text. I had to handle that at work. Okay, and now we're going to run down here. I'm going to grab this gunpowder. And we're going to go straight to here. We're going to grab this shotgun ammo. This section right here, just make sure you're running. And you can completely ignore that liquor. And just do that. And combine. And we're going to grab everything in here. So shotgun ammo. Flashbang. That. and first aid spray. And we're also going to grab this red herb back here. Now, so when you leave in this, don't run, walk. If you run out this door, the licker right around the corner up here will hear you, and he'll jump and pounce you and get you. And you need to go this way. So just walk it out, nice and calm, relaxed, and make sure you just hug the right side so you don't bump into him. If you accidentally touch him with your character model, it will alert him to where you are. Now you can run, because he won't chase you through here. And once again, go through here. We're going to go all the way up the stairs, and we are just about done with the RPD. I'm going to go in here. So, right here, we're going to use your explosive gadget, and now we're going to leave the room, like all the way out the way we came. Now, the reason we do this is, so when that explosion goes off, that bookcase, you're probably aware that falls over. If you run out here, it doesn't fall over, so you don't have to move it. And I can hear that licker we made very angry. We're going to deal with him in a second. So this one is Lady, Arrow, Snake. Okay, don't run. Walk. As soon as you get to here, pull out your flashbang and throw it. Because he knows where you are, no matter what you do. And walk it out. Don't run. If you run, the flashbang will wear off immediately and he'll locate you. And now you can run. Don't take the ladder again. We're only going to take the ladder after we solve the library puzzle, which is later in the game. And so here we go. And we're gonna. So I know taking the ladder may seem like inconvenient and kind of a nuisance, but trust me, it's going to save you ammo and time in the long run because that zombie can take quite a bit of shots, and if you don't get a critical hit, it's actually longer to kill him than it is just to do that. Alright, now that we're done with the RPD, we are done with the RPD. So let's go ahead and take a look at our time. We did it in 19 minutes and 34 seconds. That is a really good time. Not quite my record, but it's close by about a minute and a half. And if you're sitting at 19 minutes, 34 seconds, like I am, you're perfectly golden. You're good to go. If you're sitting at like 21, 22 minutes, you're still fine. 23, still fine. If you're getting more close to 25 and beyond, I would run the RPD again, honestly. Just run it a couple of times. Maybe you guys want to run it a few more times just so you can get that down to an art. Because it's really the most efficient way to try and get through as fast as possible so you can save more time later on in the game where you might make some mistakes. And so this is where we're going to make our very first save. So go ahead and use this, and we're just going to save. Okay, now that we made our first save, guys, we are going to go to the item box here, and we're going to store everything except a med spray. And you're going to grab 2 combat knives and 1 flashbang. So we're going to knife G1 Birkin to death. If you've never seen this before, I highly recommend pausing your game and just watching this section a couple times just to see how it's done. So when we first initially fight Birkin, we're going to run up to his right side, which is his big mutated arm, and just start swinging away at his knife. And we're going to run down these stairs also to get a grenade. So you're going to knife his arm, and he's going to start doing like this transformation where his big eyeballs start popping out of his arm. You're going to continue to knife him until that transformation is nearly complete. Then you're going to throw the grenade at him to damage and stagger him, and continue to knife him. This will bring him down to his knees for the first time, and you continue to knife away at him, all remaining on his right side. And then as he gets up, you're going to flashbang him and go right back to knifing him, and then he'll die. The quicker you are, more successful you are at knifing him, the faster he'll die. So let's just go ahead and do this. We bought 2 knives in case you get grabbed. You can use one of them to break you out of it and still have another one to finish him off. So here we go. Right up on him. All remaining on his right side. And continue to knife. Continue to knife. And now we're going to huck the grenade at him. Continue to knife. Now he's down. He's getting up. Huck the flashbang. And continue to knife. And continue to knife, all while remaining on his right side. See, he's down again. tainted knife. Now, if he starts swinging at you like this, just spin around with him, and he might hit you like that. Now, if he does, you're fine. And now he's dead. See, that's why I bought the heal.
Somebody's watching me.
I did not do that fight perfectly because I got hit and I missed one or two of my swings at the beginning. But it's okay. That's why I bought the med spray. We're gonna have plenty of heals to get through this. And maybe it's better to show you that I did get hit because I didn't do it perfectly, but I was still easily able to get through it and not panicking at all. It is okay to mess up. That's the whole purpose of this guide is we're not going to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect to get this done. And I'm kind of glad I did get hit there so you can see that. It's okay. So now we're going to head on upstairs. So since we knifed Birkin to death, and we didn't get grabbed, so we still have one knife left. We have two knives, not one, but this one's really damaged. That's great. It's fine. Now we can just use it as a contingency sub-weapon for later on. So now we're going to head upstairs. So as we head upstairs here, we are going to do the parking garage, but we are not going to follow Ada immediately. We are actually going to get the upgrade to the Matilda first. That way we don't have to double backtrack and deal with dogs. Excuse me. So, Birkin, G1 Birkin like that, he can probably seem really intimidating first time you try it, but just practice and you'll get it down. So we're going to go to the item box here. We're going to store everything except the Matilda. And we're going to pull out the shotgun ammo and the shotgun itself. So just handgun ammo and shotgun ammo. Go ahead and trigger this cutscene. So instead of following Ada,
Hey,
we're going to
I'm
head
not done
right
talking
over
to
here
you.
first. And we're going to grab the Matilda upgrade and some more shotgun ammo. So this is where you get the card key to upgrade your Matilda. So let's go ahead and examine that. And if you go all the way over here into this room, there's shotgun ammo right here for you to get. And since we did it this way, we don't have to run back through here when the power's on and all that. No backtracking needed. We can just get this done. And now we go over to the prison where Ada walked through. Once we get our Matilda upgrade. There we go. And now our Matilda is fully upgraded and capable of firing burst rounds, which is excellent. So we go in here. We're gonna go in this room. There's a map if you need it, but we don't need it. And we are going to kill this guy right now. That way, later on, when you come back through here, that guy doesn't wake up when we try to run over him and grab our ankles and kill us. Because if that happens, when he becomes activated, he will cause you to die every single time. So that's why we just deal with him now. And so now we're going to head back to where we came from. We're going to go right this time. There's going to be a blue herb down here. We're just going to grab it now. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to grab this gunpowder. And we're going to kill all these guys now in the kennel.
Bitch.
Go ahead and kill all those guys. So that way when we turn the power on, we don't have to deal with them all at once. And we're going to run in here. And we are going to grab this red herb. We're going to combine it with the blue one. There's going to be no green herb coming up, so we're going to be making ourselves a full heal. And all the way over here, there's going to be a flashbang on this corpse right here, which we're going to grab. Here we go. From people who are probably familiar with this game, notice a key over here, especially if you played Claire's run through. But on Leon's story, we do not need it, so we're just going to skip it. And we go in here. On our right, it's a gunpowder right here. Let's go ahead and combine it. And then combine our shotgun ammo. And get our first electronic part. Let's go ahead and just examine it so we have it open. There we go. And now we are going to turn the power on. And the combination for this generator right here is just flipping switches 3 and 4. Like so. And have your shotgun now ready. So you see I already have it out. We're just going to shotgun all these guys. One good shotgun blast would kill them. And before we leave this room right here, we are going to grab this green herb. And combine it. There you go. Have your shotgun ready right out here. Go ahead and kill it. Right around this corner is going to be another one, so just go ahead and be ready for it. One good blast. And right around this corner up on the left, it's going to be one more. And there we go. And now we are going to return to the RPD. So this is going to be the section where we're going to deal with the Tyrant. Maybe he's intimidating to some of you, or maybe you all figured him out. He's actually really predictable and really easy to get around. And so that's exactly what's going to happen here. Yep. So, let's go in here. The only things I'm going to bring with me, so I'm going to bring the Matilda, that, flashbang, heal, and the electronic part. Oh. But I'm actually going to bring out the one grenade and the board. And then we're just going to grab everything else we need in here, and we'll return the item box with the rest of it. We're not getting a Magnum, so we don't need to worry about the Magnum ammo there. And here, I'm going to store the handgun ammo and the herb. So we're going to bring a grenade, one board, shotgun, ammo, a tool, and the electronic part. So what we're going to do here is going to run right up here. It's this guy, actually. We're going to board this guy up. That way when you come back here, we have to deal with it. I'm going to huck a grenade over here. And I'm going to put a shotgun in him and make sure he's actually dead. And this guy too, because normally he doesn't die. But now he's dead. And we'll go ahead and use our electronic part. And grab this knife. There's Elliot. You can actually just run by him. He won't grab you. I'm going to head upstairs. If he's in your way or you're a little uncomfortable, just go ahead and kill him. But you don't actually have to if you don't want to. But that's entirely up to you. I generally just run by him. And we're going to go ahead and use the rest of the crank here. And when we're done using it, we're just going to go ahead and discard it. And we're going to head upstairs. So we don't need this anymore. Okay. And we're going to just grab this flashbang. Some ammo in here for you, Matilda. Walk into this room. Don't run so you don't immediately alert the zombie. Grab this herb. Grab this gear. He might notice you, he might not. He noticed me, but I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm gonna take his legs out. That way when you come back through here, he won't catch up to us. And we're gonna grab this blue herb also. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm gonna run down here. There's gonna be 2 green herbs on the right here, which we are going to grab. There's going to be zombies coming through that door, which we will deal with in a second. We are going to kill them. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and combine both of them. We are going to kill both these guys, because we have to come right back out here, and there's just no reason to risk it being tagged here. If we want to play it safe. Here we go. Okay, well, he's dead, but I think she might take one more, so I'm just going to pop one more. Just in case to make sure she actually is. And now we're going to run here to the item box. And now we're going to bank everything, including the shotgun, since we no longer need it. And we're going to bring out the Matilda and some ammo. Bring the gear. And bring this in the key. That's going to be our loadout. It's just going to be Matilda, ammo, key, and the large gear. And now we're going to go deal with the Tyrant. And there's going to be some extra handgun ammo up here. We have more than enough inventory space for it if you're capped out, so it's okay to go ahead and grab this. And we are going to do the Tyrant the safe way. So when I say a safe way is we're going to kite him out to the balcony instead of doing some cheeky dodging to run right by him now. So just bring him on over here. Just run around him. Just like that. Oops. I'm gonna grab that. You just want to avoid him. And looks like he lost track of us already. So that's how you do that section. There's sometimes he might not lose track of you and he'll keep following you down here. Just loop him around like I'm doing right now, and it'll be easy to avoid. Hug the right side so you don't wake Marvin up. And I'm going to go all the way back down here. Now, in this door, you're going to run through it and immediately run back out. Because you're going to... Okay. The reason we do that is... it resets the lickers, and they're gone. Now we don't have to worry about them at all. And this is why I boarded this window up. Now we don't have to worry about him. Go ahead and use this key. And now we're just going to grab everything in here. Now wait here a moment and listen. See if the Tyrant's going to catch up. 99% of the time he will catch up to you here. See, here he comes. So we're just going to let him come in here after us. He will always catch up to you, like I said, 99% of the time. And just let him come in here and just run him around these shelves right here, and you can just easily avoid him. Just like that. Oh, and I say 99% of the time because I have had like one time where he just never showed up. And I don't know why, he just didn't. So if that happens for you, you can just completely ignore the Tyrant here. But since we pre-solved the puzzle early in here, we don't have to worry about the Tyrant being right behind us here, because we only have one move left to solve this. Really easy, just one move left to solve this. He won't catch us. See? And now you can take the ladder. And he's probably going to follow us up here. Which is okay. We don't need to worry about it. When you get up here, make sure you're hugging the right side. That way the zombie right around the corner up here won't grab you. Done. And now the Tyrant probably going to chase us up here, which is good and bad. The reason it's good is he's going to be actually kind of like an alarm system for us. Because that zombie we just ran by has a chance to not move the way he's supposed to, meaning normally he's supposed to walk down that hallway spot we just came from. Sometimes he doesn't. And since you just heard that splat right there from the Tyrant, that tells me that the zombie is there. And so now I know I need to walk out the room, not run, so I don't get immediately grabbed. And it's okay. We're just going to stun him. Just do a quick burst with your Matilda into his legs, and he'll be stunned.
Hope I don't have to write a report on
And we're going to go down here because there is a large gunpowder, which we're going to collect these. And we're going to use them later in the game to make a lot of shotgun ammo. And we're going to go ahead and examine this. Okay. Now let's have a quick listen. Alright, so let's walk out. There he is. Boom. Easy. I'm going to stun this guy. I'm just going to run by. That zombie I said had shotgun in the legs earlier has no legs now, so he won't be in our way. But this guy might be. That almost never happens, but instead of two, there was only one, and with your Matilda, a quick burst just to stun him. Normally he's not there, so that was unusual. But see, we're fine. You can hear the Tyrant still looking around for us, but we're just going to outrun him easily. Right now we're going to head back to the parking garage. Pay attention to where Elliot's positioned if you didn't kill him, because he could be in your way, which he is. So I'm just going to stun him. Just like that. And run by him. Alright. That guy got up, but that's okay. We're going to go in here. We're going to hit the dark room. So we're going to bank everything. We are going to bring one flashbang, and we are also going to bring the shotgun and shotgun shells. And have your shotgun at the ready. So this, when we're running back to Ada's section, not Ada's section, to Ben, there's going to be dogs in our way, and we're just going to use the shotgun to play it safe and strafe and just one-tap them easily. Because if you aren't good at dodging or strafing, you can die very easily here. So I run left here and kill this guy and this guy. I'm just going to go ahead and kill all of them. They were in different placements than normally I'm used to. Actually, when you go left, there's normally just one walking around the corner at you there. You usually can just pop him and one other and run by. But I killed all three because I didn't want to get hit in the back. If you got tagged once, but you were able to make it through here, through that, it's okay. Not having... There we go. Having a brain fart there. Sorry about that. There is a med spray right here, if you need it. If you got hurt during that section. And now we're going to grab that. Okay. So immediately here, we're going to run all the way over here. So, okay, this is why I bought the flashbang. We're going to go here. Now we're going to activate the Tyrant. He's going to come at you right here.
Give me a break.
Just going to bring him in here. Run around him like this. Easy. Now have your flashbang at the ready when you come through this door. Throw it. And now you can just run by. That's the easiest way to deal with that. If you did not bring a flashbang, you're going to have to try and shotgun all the legs on those guys, and it usually does not end well. But that is the easiest and most efficient way to get through that section. Okay. Now we're going to deal with Ada. There is a way to make her move just a little faster. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you that. Just run right by her. And you're just going to run all the way to the end of the road over here by the gun shop where it goes out, and it will cause her to actually run instead of just walk.
Unfortunately, no. Ben didn't come through.
Well, what exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people responsible for this mess.
Right here. See, now she's running. And I gotta wait for her to unlock this door.
Going through that gun shop looks like the only way.
Okay. Now you're gonna go left and get your shotgun upgrade. There we go. It's gonna be a grenade right here. And there's gonna be some... Oh, there was some ammo in there. I ran by it. We don't need it, actually. But if you feel like you do, you can get it. Go ahead and
Heard
wait
of
for
the
it.
Umbrella Corporation?
But it's on the left instead of right. But we don't need it.
It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
And we're gonna go ahead and go into the sewers.
And that's why I'm looking for Annette Birkin. She's the one at Umbrella responsible for unleashing this is how we get to it.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said.
Gee, thanks. Can't imagine a real scientist being down here.
And so we're just gonna keep running down
Come on.
here. La da la
Sewers
da
are run
la.
by the city.
There's
How
some
could they have a
ammo
facility without the
coming up
authorities knowing?
here, which we can grab. If you're running low on ammo and you feel like you need it, there's some right over here.
That an earthquake?
I sure as hell hope so.
Right. And we're gonna deal with this reptile. There's an item box up here, which we are gonna store some things in.
What the hell?
So we're gonna store everything except your weapons and ammo. So the Matilda, handgun ammo, shotgun, and shotgun ammo.
Down here.
Now, to deal with the sewer monster thing is the pattern is just left, right, left. But after the right, you need to hold on the right side till he does his bites twice, or you'll just instantly die. And if you die here, you will start all the way back at G1 Birkin. So start on the left. Now we go right.
Holy shit!
Hold here on the right. Wait one more time. Now go left. And we're done. Turn around and boom. If you didn't bring any guns, that's why this grenade here is placed. You can just throw it at that pipe to kill it. And now we wait for Ada.
You overgrown son of a bitch.
She'll come eventually. There she is.
hell was.
Just get up here.
Okay, and we're through that section. So hopefully just get Ada out of the way.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
And here we go. So Ada's section is actually probably the easiest part of this entire game to get through. You know, it's not too difficult, really easy, and I mean, she's the only person I know who'd wear sunglasses and heels and a trench coat in the sewers at
Umbrella
night.
sells monsters like that to who?
And Leon talks without his
Our
mouth moving.
military?
Guess he's just
Somebody
that hard.
else's?
He's just that
We
hardcore.
don't sell the monsters. We sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. Scary as that alligator was, Annette is far more dangerous.
Okay. And now we will deal with Annette. So let's go ahead and skip this cutscene. I'm gonna do Ada's section. So
You
you're
can
gonna
run,
immediately run up
Annette,
here,
but you can't
click this, to trigger the cutscene, and get for a weapon.
It's secret weapon time.
Pull it out. And right here, you can look up. And no, you cannot look up her dress, so just get that out of your mind. I know we all might want to, but you can't do it. Alright. So you get to this turbine up here. It's going to be right, middle, left, so you go to the right. Now trigger the turbine. And go left and trigger this one before jumping down. That way, you can just completely ignore this zombie as he gets up. Easy. And there's some ammo right here. And we're just going to run by and stun these zombies. Just a quick shot to the leg. So follow this path. Let's go right. There's this guy. One shot, one or two shots usually stuns him. I'm going to keep going. Be careful where you position yourself because there's going to be a zombie falls from the ceiling. You don't want to get hit by it. And you're just going to go ahead and do this. If you're a little nervous, you can go over here. And there's actually more ammo and a flashbang. If you feel like you need it. I'm just going to show you that. I probably won't need it. You know, I'm just going to throw it. Show you that you can just do that, because they weren't being stunned very quick. They weren't getting stunned. I was getting bad RNG. Let's see. Really easy. There's probably going to be one more up here in our way. Yeah, there he is. We can actually just run around him where he's positioned. But if he's in your way, just shoot him in the leg.
Got it.
And now we're just going to deal with the Tyrant again, which is
Always been good at running.
not hard.
You can run.
As soon as you get up to this corner right here, so you immediately start going, triggering it, and you can just do this. And do this. Aim up. Now it's walking over here, and you can just do this as you're walking up to it. And boom. Tyrant doesn't even get close to you. Go ahead and open this up. You know, we're gonna just head in there. You know, nothing bad ever happens to anybody heading inside an incinerator in a horror movie or horror video game. It's always a good idea. And let's go ahead and grab this. And it's gonna trigger the cutscene.
Bravo.
And we're gonna start here
Gonna
immediately.
burn me alive now. You'll never get your filthy hands on the G. I'm not the only one after.
And we're just gonna do a quick 360 and
Realize
wait.
that. And you won't die alone.
She's such a cheerful lady. Go ahead and do right here. This one. Left side again after it. Right here. You can open the right. It's on the right side. And there you go.
That bitch knows what she's doing.
So it's pretty much left, 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 right, right, middle.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID
And I'm
is
just gonna go straight
authorized
down here.
until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
And now we're gonna run on down here. It's gonna trigger this cutscene, then we're gonna go do Leon's part. Alright, so he's gonna turn around and go up this elevator immediately.
Ada, where are you?
It's an item box right there, but we are already loaded out the way we need to be, so we're good to go. Next, gonna have our Matilda out here. There's gonna be some ammo right here. We'll take all of it.
That's a pleasant smell.
I'm just gonna head down the right side. Up here. And as we get to the top of these stairs, you're going to walk, not run, starting right here. That way you don't trigger the zombie immediately around this corner. And we might be able to take him out really quick. Hey, he's not, so I'm just going to shotgun him now. I'm also going to shotgun this guy. Don't grab the piece, because then you won't be able to move on. We have to come back for it. And we're going to kill this guy. And look, we got another critical hit in here. Died kind of comfortably, didn't he? Moving on. So we're still doing good on ammo and everything, so we're great to go. And here's a knife. We'll grab that. And jump on down. And we're going to head right down here. So now we're going to be dealing with the sewer monsters. The best way to deal with sewer monsters is don't deal with them. And what I mean by that is we're just pretty much going to run around them. There's a white gunpowder over here too we're going to grab. So, you get close, not too close. One shot. Run around him. Real easy.
Cable car. Interesting.
And now we're coming up at the sewers. Here we go. And there's ammo for your shotgun right here.
Where'd she go?
Oh, we didn't get the Magnum, so we're not going to open it, but it's SZF if you did get the Magnum. And now we're at the sewers. So first we're going to take a look at our time. Our time is 55 minutes and 6 seconds. So if you're sitting at 55 minutes and 6 seconds like I am, you're actually ahead of where you need to be, and you are good to go. Way ahead. If you're sitting at like hour 5, hour 10, you're still okay. You're still good. If you're starting to sit at like an hour 15 or higher, you're still okay, but you're just going to need to be pretty quick on the second half of this game. If you're sitting at over an hour 20, hour 25, like anything above that, I would I would just go back to your last save from that G1 Birkin again and run it again and try to get that down to like an hour 10 and then continue on. Because the sewers is pretty much to run the same run by both characters and shows up every single time. You need to be able to run the sewers in about 15 minutes. So this part is you just need to practice a lot. So maybe you want to watch this section a few times as well. So once you're able to do that, run it in like 15 minutes or so. you'll be golden and good to go. But it's going to take practice. Don't just assume it's going to immediately happen. But this is where we're going to make our second save. So I'm just going to actually save over this. And so our loadout for right now is actually just going to be the Matilda with ammo and the shotgun with no ammo. There's a map if you feel like you need it, but we don't. So the sewers is just something you don't have to practice. There's a little randomness to it, but not very much. It's pretty much run the same universally on both runs. Claire A and Leon A are virtually identical, and Leon B and Claire B are virtually identical. And they show up every run through in the exact same type of manner. So once you master one run through, you've pretty much mastered all of them. One on A, you got the A's done. One on B, you got the B's done. But if you can master the A run, you can definitely do the B run because they're almost identical, just a little bit more to it. So the combination for this one is 2, 12, and 8. It's going to give us our last shotgun ammo. Not ammo, upgrade. Alright, so this zombie, hug the right side. And grab this. And then back up. That way we don't activate him, we don't have to deal with him. And we're going to go down here. And we're going to kill these guys. Wow, we got another critical hit. Which didn't cause this guy not to be activated. So we're going to kill all of these guys down here. We got another critical hit. Wow. Wow. And then I am going to use a shotgun blast on this guy just to one-shot him. And now we're going to grab this herb. We have another full heal. And we're going to go here. We're going to grab this grenade. Okay. Now we have to head back to the item box and we need to store some things. Otherwise, we won't have enough room to get to this next part in our inventory. And we run all the way back to the item box. And we're going to store everything except the Matilda, some ammo, your crank, the hand grenade, and your worst damage knife. So the reason we do that is we're going to use these as sub-weapons to break out of things if we do get grabbed here. And if not, well, we saved a grenade, and we'll probably just end up discarding this broken knife if our inventory space gets full, which is likely to happen if we run this next spot perfectly. Which we might, and maybe it's better that I don't run it perfectly, so you can see that if you mess this up, it's recoverable, depending on which spot of it you mess up. You know, when I get to the location, I'm going to go ahead and pause and explain everything before it happens. Because this part right here is the hardest part of the entire game. By far the hardest part, and both characters have to deal with it. So, have your grenade equipped, not the knife. The grenade first.
What the hell was that?
So, people probably familiar with this, notice 3 sewer monsters up here. So there's the first one. So we're going to go ahead and pause. So there he is right there. So what we're going to do here is we're going to run by all 3 of them. Now the pattern to run by is left, right, left. So as soon as I get shoot this first guy, I'm going to immediately sprint by his left and make a beeline as fast as I can to the right side of the second one and hopefully beat him there and run by him. If I don't, which is a good possibility I won't, I seem to see it's about a 50-50 chance you might beat him depending on like a fraction of a second how fast you're going to be. That's why you have grenade equipped. So if he grabs you, you use the grenade and it will stagger and stun him and knock him back. If you get grabbed and you use a grenade, there's 2 ways he's going to knock back. The first way is he's just going to bounce back and you can run right by him. Position yourself so you can see that red light when you get grabbed, and make sure you just run towards it. But as soon as you pass the second guy, hug the left side, you always skip the third one, no problem. If he didn't knock you back the right way and his right side is blocked, circle around his left. And if you get knocked back by this first one when you start the event, reload and start over from your second save point. You will not be able to get through it if you get knocked back at this first part. So here we go. Now we're going to run. I don't think I'm going to beat him here. I might. I did. So that's how you do it. And that was about as flawless of a run as you can do it. That's as good as you can do it. I honestly didn't think I was going to beat him there, but I did. So that's how you do that. If you get grabbed, just use a grenade, position yourself to the red light, and run towards it, hugging the left side as soon as you get by him, and you'll make it through that easily. I'm going to grab all these herbs, and I'm going to make a full heal. No, whoops. You need to grab the chest piece before you do that. It's right here. And the next section is we're going to have to deal with that running back, but it's a lot easier going back than it is going through it the first time. So as soon as you run up the stairs, this zombie is going to knock down and activate. He's either going to be a crawler or one who's getting up. If he's one who's getting up, normally just shoot his leg out. Yeah, see? I just do that. That way, he's just easier to deal with. And we're going to grab the chemical flamethrower. We're going to grab this and see how our inventory is full. So now we're going to discard this knife because we didn't have to use it. I'm going to go ahead and just stun him. Like that. He's probably not dead, but I don't want him to accidentally grab me. And you just go ahead and put the queen piece here. And you're going to go ahead and put the king here. And go back and get the queen. Yeah, see, he's not dead, but he's locked in there, so we don't need to worry about him. And we're going to go ahead and head back out to this next section. So this next section on the way back out has some randomness to it. So I'm going to go ahead and just pause and explain it. So there's 3 outcomes. The most preferred outcome is there's going to be a sewer monster just waiting for us right in the water. And we're just going to go up and like aggro him, and it's going to cause him to do an animation where he's going to go underneath the water. As he's doing that animation, that's when you jump down and just run by and hug the left side, and you can skip all of them. If he's further away, we're going to need to shoot him and have him come to us and then do that. If he's not even there and we can't see him, we're just going to have to run through and hope that he doesn't get in our way. So let's go ahead and see where he's at so I know which one I'm dealing with. So he's further away. See how he's all the way over there? So I'm going ahead and shoot him. And I'm going to bait him over here towards me. I think he's going to be blocking my path. But I was able to run by him. So that's one way to deal with that. I would not recommend doing it that way. But I heard him going underneath water and saw that second one was coming, which almost never happens. So I was just hoping I could run by him like I could there. We get up here, you're going to run up to this ridge to avoid this guy. And now we're going to jump down and just run by him like that. That's one way to deal with that. The most ideal way is when you shoot him, he actually comes towards you and doesn't go underneath water like he did like that. But if he does, you need to go trigger him. Always make sure to run on the left side. That way you can, if he activates after you get by him, he would just knock you back and he won't grab you. But the only reason I did that is because the one on the right was starting to get in my way as well. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you. That was actually like one of the worst ways that could possibly go. So now we got to go back to the item box. And we are going to store everything except the Matilda ammo and a crank. So I hope that doesn't happen to you guys. Hopefully the one's just in your way at the very beginning. When he goes underneath the water, run by him like normally. You jump down as he's doing the animation, not after he's done. That way you always get by him. Second one, just hug the left and you can run by it. And the third one, as you saw, just jump up on the landing. And after he does his animation, jump down right behind him and you run through just like that. But that's how you get through the sewers. And once you get through that, that is the hardest part of the game. I personally think it is. And make sure you hug the left side here. And we're just going to ignore him too. And we're just going to use the crank here. That's the hardest part. Once you get through that, everything else is pretty easy in comparison. The only other tricky part probably coming up is when the Tyrant chases us in the plant room. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. This is shotgun ammo. We want that. So, right here, it's an interesting room. Now, there's two ways to do this room. Option A is to kill this zombie, if you want to. It's the safest way to do it. There's another way to do it, which I prefer to do it, which is to open this, back up to his head, feet, and run through. Grab this, and run back. But I messed it up. Because I got slowed at the end there and messed it up. That's why you can do it the safe way and just kill him. Normally, I don't actually make that mistake. Here's this guy. He's going to be in our way. Wait for him to go underneath. As so. Just run by him. And hug the left. Just like that. Sometimes he's not always positioned there. Sometimes he's positioned a little further down. And you're going to see his head popping out of the water. You would just shoot him like you did that very first one and run by him. Always on his left side. You're always going to run by to the left except for that one. Because the left side they don't grab you on. But now, see, we gimped away here because we made a mistake. But it's okay to make mistakes, and we're just going to go ahead and heal. And now we're going to store all this. We're going to grab all of our electronic parts. And we're just going to go ahead and solve the puzzle. So this is King, Queen, Rook. No, I'm sorry, not Rook. Bishop, Rook, Knight. Put that at the bottom of your screen. Alright, now that that's open, we're going to go get our loadout for G2 Birkin. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the shotgun, ammo, all your shotgun shells. We're also going to bring one first aid spray, a combat knife, and I like to bring a hand grenade. Yeah, that's it. We're going to make... Actually, I'm also going to do this. I'm just going to do it now. We're going to store this. I'm just going to make an extra thing of shotgun ammo so I have it. And now we're going to grab that one grenade. And here we go. And we're going to grab all the herbs down here, and it's going to make us another heal. So we have 2 heals in case we get hit here. And I think G2 Birkin is the harder of the boss fights. Probably the hardest boss fight, honestly, of all of them in the game. Because you just have such a small area to work with. And it's 1, It's now 1, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 4. So we're gonna deal with G2 Birkin. I guess I'll explain. So catch my breath for a second. So we ran the sewers in about 13 minutes. Perfect, right around where you need to do it. So the way we're going to deal with G2 Birkin is we're going to, when we immediately get down there, we're going to get rid of the container and we're going to throw a grenade at him and pop a shotgun around his eye and he should go down immediately. Um, Make sure to wait a moment before throwing a grenade so you can actually animation cancel his swing so you don't get hit by it. And then pretty much when he goes down, you're going to run behind his right side and aim down at his leg and arm and swing with your knife. That way you're going to get 2 swings of damage per hit. And you're going to do this twice, and the third time you're going to use the container on him. But on the third time, there's a flashbang down there. You're going to pick up the flashbang when he's down. When he starts getting back up, you're just going to throw the flashbang at him, to stun him, and it'll finish the fight. Real easy. So here we go. So right here, we're just going to stand right here, and we're just going to ignore, because he's just going to come through here. Make sure you have your grenade equipped first, not the knife. You're just gonna wait here until he comes at you in the room. Any moment now. If you get hit, this is why we brought 2 heals. Make sure to use this one first before the med space. You get the damage reduction shield. Okay, now that he's coming at us through here, we're going to position ourselves right here. As soon as his grate goes, sprint right by him.
It's still alive?
Now he might actually catch us here. I'll be very close. He did catch us here. It's actually the first time that's ever happened to me. But that can happen sometimes. So let's go ahead and... throw a grenade at him now. Now he's down. Gonna run up behind him. Start knifing away at him. As soon as he starts getting up, back off on him. Run away from him. Alright, he's down again. Knife, knife. And he starts getting back up, back off again. And just keep pumping shotgun rounds into him. Alright, it's okay if he hits you again. That's why we have the shield. I'm going to just pop the med spray and use it. Alright, he's down. I'm going to use this.
Now I got you.
Pick up this flashbang. Equip it. Hold it at the ready. And wait till he starts getting up. Now, throw it at him. Okay, and we're done. Easy. There's another knife here. So
Let's hope that's the last of them.
it's actually the strangest thing I've ever seen on him. That's Magnum ammo, which we're not going to get because we're not taking Magnum. But I have probably killed that guy, I want to say, like, at least 100 times by now. And that's the first time he's actually ever caught me. I know it's possible, I just never seen it before. And it was also the first time I've ever seen him just hang up there for a few seconds. Normally he's just going to jump right down, but he just followed exactly what I showed you to get through that. And
The cable car will take us down to Nest.
so just make sure to pump a lot of shotgun ammo into his eye, and you just
Nice.
drop him
Where'd you get
really fast and be good to go.
Anyway, we're almost there.
Okay, so just going to go ahead and store that. So now we're going to head to the nest. Don't need to worry about Ada being with you. You can literally just sprint to the cable car. But yeah, that boss, he can be pretty hectic. Sometimes if you get really unlucky when he hits you and staggers you like that, before you can even open up your inventory, because it doesn't let you open until after the stagger is off, he will actually pre-swing and just hit you immediately again and kill you. So I hope that doesn't happen to you. But if you get hit, that's why we brought 2 heals. Make sure to use the herb heal with the red, blue, and green all mixed together
This
first.
will be a one-way ride, so be prepared, Leon.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit
Right,
until the
I'm
final
going to go ahead.
destination.
Go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and skip that. Get the armband. And now we're at the nest. So make sure you're careful at this nest and everything, because if you die here, before you get to the save point, you have to run the sewers all over again and do G2 Birkin all over again.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully
Okay.
open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully
And
open.
now we're through. We're going to go
Welcome
immediately
Nest.
to the left to grab some extra shotgun ammo.
I wonder where the
Like that.
Two
And
viruses.
just go ahead and reload. And now we're going to bank the shotgun actually right now. We don't need it. We're going to bank everything. And we're actually even going to bank some ammo, like 20 of it. That's all we need. Here. And we're going to go down here. Tilt it out. Okay, so when you get down here, we're going to go into this room. Immediately run to the right side first, like so. And grab this grenade. And then turn around, grab this fuel cell,
Our main route is
grab this ammo,
nutritional needs. These are already started
and now
research.
run to the stairs. The reason we go right immediately is there's a zombie getting up. If you run to the left immediately, he's actually going to animation to the left quicker, and he will get in your way. And you don't get a grenade. So that's why we do it that way. We're going to jump down here. We're going to grab this. And we're going to grab this knife. And I'm going to actually equip the knife. We're going to peek this door nice and slow to see where the zombie's positioned at. He's right there. So we're going to kill him.
What the?
Okay. He could be anywhere in here, so make sure you peek so he doesn't just lunge and grab you. But if he does grab you, that's why we used a knife instead of the grenade. And now we're going to grab more shotgun ammo. We're going to grab this, upgrade your chemical flamethrower, and we're going to grab the wristband. And just go ahead and combine it. And there we go. And now we're going to leave. This guy is dead. So hug the right side when you're leaving here. That way that door doesn't open and a bunch of zombies come into the hallway. Because we are actually going to come back here a little bit later to get more inventory space. And now we're going to
Dr.
proceed
Lee,
to go
your presence is
this way.
urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Okay. And we're going to go here. Open this up. The nest is probably the quickest part of the game to get through, so this will not take very long. Just make sure you're careful with these plant zombies, because if they do grab you and you don't have a sub-weapon, it's an automatic kill. You will die instantly. On any mode, I believe, too, actually. So there's going to be a gunpowder right here. But our inventory's full, so we're going to go ahead and just bank everything we don't need. But we are going to bring out the shotgun. Yeah, I'm just going to bring out the shotgun. And we'll grab this, and we're going to bank this as well. And here we go. Okay, so gunpowder here. Make sure you stun this guy by shooting him in the bulbs. Like that. and run by him. There's a flashbang here. We're going to grab it. And we're also going to grab this herb.
Dispensing.
Gonna go ahead and grab this. Boom. Okay. Now we're gonna go here. Combination is boom. Oops, sorry. That's the first one. I'll put the both at the bottom of the screen. And this one is fat line. Okay. Now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and go here. I'm gonna ignore this red herb for right now. And we're gonna head straight in here. I'm gonna grab this big gunpowder. I'm just gonna combine it. We're also gonna grab this grenade. And now we're gonna solve this puzzle. So this puzzle should be at the bottom of your screen.
Manual
It's
mode
red,
engaged.
green,
Adjust amount of solution to match
blue,
cartridge capacity.
red, green, and then blue, red, green. So red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. Alright, now that we have that, we're going to head downstairs. Equip your grenade. Now let's be cautious to where this plant zombie is at. There he is. Quick hit to stun him, shoot him in the orange bulb, and you're good to go. Go ahead and take a look at our inventory space. Our inventory space is full. That's fine. We will come back for this. So we're going to run in here with the grenade equipped. Oh, we're just going to go ahead and do this. And some shotgun right here. This guy never dies to it. But now he is. Alright, now we're going to Noractor. Do not run, walk. A licker is going to spawn right here in front of us. Alright, bait him so he hears you. Back up. Continue backing. And walk around him. Like so. And now you can run. Alright, you're gonna go up these stairs. Make sure you hug the left side of these stairs. That way when the zombie falls down from the ceiling, it doesn't land on top of you. Like right here. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab this. Okay. And there we go. Now if you think you need it, extra handgun ammo right there. And we're gonna go ahead and stun her. Like that. And we're going ahead. Stun him. And this guy too. Wow, he took a lot. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But careful on stairs though, because they grab you on stairs, you can't use sub-weapons. And now we're going to run in here. And when you come out here, walk, don't run. Right, and we're going to go here. We're going to examine this thing. I'm going to solve for Murph. And now we're going to use it. And we're going to do a quick turn. And we're going to walk by these guys. There's a chance they might be coming at you from both sides at the same time like that. You can just throw your flashbang to walk by. But we're going to go here first.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
There's a small gunpowder in this room, but I
Who left
generally
the
do not
freezer?
grab it because we have so much gunpowder now, we don't need it. There we
Cooling
go.
complete.
Now, we're gonna leave. Once again, when you leave this space, make sure you're walking and not running. I'm gonna head in here. And we're gonna bank some stuff again. Okay, so there's more fuel and everything right there. So, I'm gonna bank everything we don't need. We're not gonna bring any shotgun ammo with us, actually. Okay, so we got 3. So, yeah, we're good. Grab the fuel. There's also another white gunpowder right there. Go ahead and store both those. Grab this knife, and now walk it out. Okay, now we're going to actually go all the way over here, and now we're going to grab this large gunpowder. Reason we bought the knife, so we can use it in case we get in trouble with the plant zombies coming up here. Taking those to where he's located. And now we're going to run by him. So just make sure you pay attention to where to locate those guys are randomly at, and if you want to, and you're a little nervous using a handgun, a good
That's the
shotgun
trick.
blast will deal with them easily.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization. Your
So I'm
actions
going ahead and
are
deal with these guys now like
and
that.
may be subject to disciplinary measures.
That way, hopefully that guy doesn't get back up while we get to. So now the Tyrant is going to chase us. So we have the shotgun equipped, so a quick shot will stun these guys. Now run quickly, and you will get by the Tyrant. That's why we dealt with that guy earlier, because if we didn't, he would be in our way. Same with this spot right here. Look for him. Normally those guys in there are actually going to be facing you, but for some reason this time they were not, so that was a little interesting. But so I've actually never seen that before, so I was a little skeptical on what to do, but I decided to shoot them each twice to make sure they were stunned. Now before we go across this way, we're actually going to go back over here. And we're going to get more inventory space, which is going to help us out in the long run against these last 2 spots of the game. So when you get in here, this is why I said hug the right side earlier when you come through here. So now there's no zombies in this hallway. When we get through this door, hug the left side now. Right here, it's a 50-50 chance there's going to be an active zombie on the other side. Yep, see?
Jesus.
Let's go ahead and stun him. And let's go ahead and run by him. And now we're just going to examine, and we're going to solve for muff. Go ahead and use it. Alright, make sure we grab this quickly. The zombie's gonna be getting up. Whoa, he was right there, but that's okay. That's why we bought the knife. There's one by him. We don't need a knife. Yeah, see, he had to come to the hallway like that, but we don't need a knife, so we are more than okay. Okay. And now, we are going to go to the other side. If you don't want to waste your knife, but we actually only need a knife one more time in this game, and we have more than enough of them, you can just kill that guy, but I decided not to save the ammo.
Hopefully the G-Safe is up here.
It'll be a grenade right here we're going to pick up. And now we're going to solve this last one. OSS. There we go. And we can ignore that item box for now. We'll grab this herb though. Oh, and we can discard this. So G3 Birkin, the way to deal with them is it's really easy actually. You're pretty much just going to be using the shotgun and the chemical flamethrower mostly. We're going to go over here and trigger this cutscene first. And now we're going to head over here and we're going to get our loadout and everything done. So one more of these big ones. It's going to be another one of these. We're going to go ahead and combine, make more shotgun ammo. And we're going to combine this. Okay, now we're going to take out another one of these. We're going to combine it. And another one of these. I'm going to go ahead and combine it. And another one of these. Take this out. And we're going to go ahead and combine it. We're going to reload shotgun. And we're going to take out 3 of those. We're also going to take out a full thing of handgun ammo. We're going to take out combat knife. I'm going to take out 2 grenades. And I'm also going to take out a first aid spray. And I'm going to use this now. I'm also going to take out the chemical flamethrower. Hang on one second. I'm going to take this out. And we're going to combine it with this. And that is, and we're going to take out full heal. That's going to be our loadout. No. But before we can actually take all that out, because being a bot, so we're going to grab this. We're going to make our 3rd save right here. This is going to be our 3rd and final save of the game. And we're going to deal with Birkin. So now we're going to grab that knife. Okay. Start with your shotgun equipped. Alright. Now, when Birkin first, what we're going to do is we're not going to be shooting Birkin in the chest when we down him and open up his eyeballs, because that's actually going to cause him to stay down less, and we're going to deal less damage to him. You're going to use the shotgun to take out all of his eyeballs the first time. And he's going to open up his back, and we're going to knife him in the back, aim down. We're going to hit him in his 2 arms and back, so it's 3 damage swings in 1. It's going to absolutely destroy your knife in a few seconds, but we're going to do that. As he's getting up, we're going to huck a bunch of grenades at him, do a lot of damage, and then hopefully down him again. And then as he's doing his final stage, we're just going to flamethrower him to death, and he'll die. So here we go. I'm actually going to start with the knife equipped. So at the very beginning of the fight, he's going to leave himself very exposed, so you're just going to run up to him and shotgun him. Like that. Now let's see if we can get behind him. Well, he's doing that. He's not giving us an opportunity to shoot him. Now he will. Okay, now he's in the fire. That's kind of bad. Hope it's not too bad. It's not. We're okay. So now we're just going to knife him to death. Right here. keep going until he starts getting back up. Now we're going to equip the grenades. I'll reload. Do not get hit by that. If you get hit by that, you're gonna need a sub weapon to get out of it. Ew, I got a little close there. Uh-oh. Alright, now he's gonna go down one more time. We're gonna equip our knife. And I'm just gonna go ahead and break it. Alright, now it's broken. I'm okay with it. Now I'm just gonna start flamethrowing him. Just let him do his transformation here. While he's doing that, just make sure you're off to the side and just keep flamethrowing him. That way you don't get hit by that. Alright, come on, just die there, buddy. Just die. You should be dead here in a moment. And now he's dead. See how easy that was? And we're going to go ahead and actually save that. We're just going to grab... we're going to go grab the flashbangs right here.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine.
Right here. I'm going to grab the flashbang. And there's handgun ammo here, but we don't really need it. And we're going to grab this med spray and just use it. You can see, really easy. He's probably the easiest one in here. I got a little cocky and got a little close to him, which I probably shouldn't have, but you saw how easy that was. And we're going to grab this last flashbang right here, because we're going to need flashbangs for the last boss. Alright. And now we're going to go upstairs. And we're going to skip this cutscene. And now we're going to go talk to Ada. And we don't need to hit the item box or anything like that. We're okay. So now we got to ride this elevator for like a minute. Yeah, so when we get down here, there's going to be 2 plant zombies we're going to deal with. If you shoot them in the chest with like a burst of Matilda, it should stun them. It won't always guarantee a hit depending on the randomness of your accuracy, so it bursts them again. If you're uncomfortable with that, a single pump from the shotgun square in their chest will get you right by them. As we just get through this elevator ride. And it's going to be a med spray right here. We're going to go ahead and grab it. There we go. We're going to trigger this cutscene with Claire. And now we're going to leave. We don't need a knife, so don't grab it. Do not save. If you save here, you will lose your S+ rank. Right. So that is the first plant zombie we're going to stun. And we're going to just run by him because he's going to be getting up. So quick burst like that, and do the same thing for this guy. He's going to be usually facing side face, so aim at his kneecap to the leg closest to you, and you should stun him. And if that uncomfortable with that, pump him in the chest with a shotgun, you'll be good to go. Alright. There's going to be this guy.
Is this a fucking joke?
Just loop around him. just run by this guy, like the right.
8 minutes until detonation.
Okay, and here we go. So our loadout for here, so we're going to bank this and this, and we're going to pull out all of our shotgun ammo, and we're even going to just max out on shotgun ammo so we have all as much as we can carry. We're going to store it. We're going to bring out that, and I'm going to bring out 2 flashbangs just in case I need it, and I'm also going to bring out a full shield heal, or just a full heal. Shield heal is another term I use for it. I don't think I said that one yet. And that's going to be our loadout, because you need 2 spaces free for this. We're also going to max out our ammo by doing this, and then discarding the rest of it. So the Tyrant is pretty much just avoiding his hits and making sure to stun him when he does his roar. So he's going to leave himself pretty open here to start, so we're just going to pump a bunch of rounds to his chest. So that's exactly what you don't do. And we're going to just pop a shield. Just going to run away from him. I'm going to equip the grenade first. Just going to let him swing first. And pop a grenade at him. Avoid. You can use the debris to dodge him. Make sure you have your flashbangs equipped. Get ready for his roar. When he roars, he's about to leap at me. Hope I dodge it. When he roars, you need to flashbang him immediately, or you will immediately die. Okay, I did avoid it. Like that. So when he does that, the flashbang's going off. You need to flashbang immediately because he means business. If he hits you with that, no matter what your health is, you are dead. And we're going to go ahead and pop another heal here. I'm going to get out of this corner because I don't want to be here. Alright, so we didn't see how much damage to him. We did him. Now we're going to use the rocket launcher.
Where did this thing go?
So I'm going to avoid his hit first, and now I'm going to grab this. It's going to take 2. Alright, because I didn't do it. But that's how you do that fight. It's okay to be... So say I'm like dangerously low in health right here, you are still good, because you just need 1 rocket launcher shot, and you're done. And that is it. We beat the game.
Shit!
Just like that.
Gotta get out of here.
And so we're going to go ahead and just skip that. So we beat the game. I'm not beating my record for the game. Definitely not. Oh no! Play the B one so you can see the ending. But that is how you get it. So you can see it. I did it in 1 hour, 38 minutes, 29 seconds with 3 saves. Give you an S+. That is one of my better times, but it's not my best time. So there we go. I hope this helps you guys get through it. And best of luck to you guys. If any questions, you can ask me and I'll answer them to the best of my ability.